Aviation 100,000 Weisland. Why is there a wall at the end of the runway? Video source Jeju Air ski. This air crash said to have hit the wall at the end of the runway, causing the plane to break explode. So this wall is also widely blamed. It is not the most important reason. For this accident, it's what the public can directly see, is that it was caused by this wall. There were many ops beforehand, avoided this air crash. Maybe the crew forgot to operate, or there wasn't time. Example, why wasn't the landing gear deployed? A bird couldn't cause all landing gears jam. The plane belly landed. The friction was too small, which led to it overshooting the runway and hitting the wall. So we can't just look at the surface. We can see from the on-site pictures that the plane didn't hit the wall, but rather a mound of earth in front of the wall. This wall has endured too much. Is there any follow-up on Azerbaijan 190? The follow-up's been released. Is that this Jeju Air crash has attention? Many people just didn't pay attention to it. The president of Azerbaijan stated this plane was brought down by a ground attack. When we watched this video, we felt something was a bit odd. So many from one direction, penetrating damages. As for who attacked it, what was used to attack it, no report. There won't be a report either. Mind your words and actions. Buddy, let me show you something. No stepping allowed. Take a look at this situation. Who can step on something this high? I'll tag someone who can step on it for you. Haha, I disappointed this fan. I can't step on it. Position is on leading edge slat of plane's wing. It's a lift enhancing device. It can extend forward. If someone steps on it, it might get damaged, causing it to be less precise. Reminder for maintenance personnel, when working on the wings, not to step on these areas. Additionally, in emergency evacuation, remind passengers not to pass through there, because that area is relatively high. I hope you never have to use this information. Quick, look at what happened here. Event usually occurs only in winter. Because the weather is cold, the aircraft's wings might freeze, causing many moving parts to become immobile. So for the safety of the passengers, we will perform de-icing operations. This milky white liquid is the de-icing fluid being sprayed. It's not an oil leak or anything. So when you see it, don't panic. This is done for your safety. That's why we do it. Biggest for airlines. Is this de-icing process sometimes after de-icing's done? The control tower says we can't take off. Time limit ends, we de-ice. We can't take off again. It just goes back and forth like this. Cost can be hundreds, thousands. That has to be spent. The money for the early morning hasn't been earned yet. We have to spend 100K first. So in the face of profit, safety of riders is still the top priority. Is this normal? Part is shaking. Is the aircraft's flaps, which lift increasing and breaks. The aircraft lands, depart. This device deployed. You can imagine being exposed at high altitude at a speed of 300. Didn't you shake violently then it... This is all normal, because the flaps are lightweight and flexible. Once deployed, wind-facing area increases, so the force bears grows, which causes it to vibrate elastically. It's not like what some netizens say, that screws have fallen off. The structural frame is too large. Its principle is quite similar to wing vibration. Let's evaluate this wheel change. Alright, today it's finally my turn to be the inspector. We need to use an 8X scope and take a look. What is this thing? A work card? Who told you to put it here? Points deducted. Hey, why is this air pipe on the ground? Major points deducted. Push a wheel in. Bump, bump. It's bumpy, not smooth at all. Oh dear, I just saw the air pipe on the ground. Oh, the scale and special tools are also on the ground. Bad habits, bad habits. I tolerated the tools being on the ground. But even the removed parts are on the ground. Major points cut. Go and reflect on this first.